Hello, and welcome to the Borealis Experience. Today I'm especially excited because I was able to have a peek at my listeners' location again, and I have so many people from India now listening to my podcast. From the bottom of my heart, hello to India. I know you guys are very good at learning English, and I'm so grateful to have you on board here. And then, of course, hello to Canada and US and Germany and France and the UK and Russia as well. So this is incredible. You guys are so wonderful. And please never hold back to share my little podcast here. It would mean the world to me if you just suggest it to friends and family or acquaintances, if you share it. But most of all, you subscribe and you download, and it gives me feedback about how I'm doing. So thank you so much for doing this for me. And let's dive into today's episode called The Ego or the monkey mind. Who is the monkey mind? What is the monkey mind? And where is the monkey mind? I will post a couple of videos to illustrate. But for you, I want to put it into words. Your ego is part of your mind that identifies and attaches to things, that is very opinionated and judgmental. We need our ego to a certain degree to feel a sense of self. Although I think most of us are very ego-driven, and we could listen a little more to our hearts and our physical body and put the monkey mind, the ego, a little more into a corner, into a little positive timeout. You can observe your ego especially well when something out of the norm or super annoying is happening to you. It is, for example, I can only come back to my phone issues here, how I try to problem solve and the assumptions I make. Oh, my phone is broken because I didn't do updates, and I'm just very neglectful with my devices. I always expect them to function, yet I don't take perfect care of them. Hence, I'm a neglectful person. So something happens that is super annoying, and then you make an assumption about yourself, and this is who you are. And the bad thing about this is that it holds you in that assumption, and it makes you be that person that you assume you are, and that's never a good thing, because every morning we wake up, we can be a new person. Every moment in this life, we can decide to make different decisions than we made in the past. And if we are stuck in a certain way that we think we are, it is not good. Now, look at other people. When people do something that is out of your norm, that is different, then your monkey mind usually jumps into and is very harsh and judgmental and opinionated. Look at comedians, look at YouTube videos where, other people would laugh and you don't really think it's funny. And there as well, you become judgmental. You say, well, why is that funny? Why is that person so, silly in this moment, and thinks that this is funny? So this is your monkey mind. When we feel jealous, the monkey mind is highly active and judges and compares and makes you feel small, and then you want to make the other person feel inferior or shitty, and you want to kind of change the thoughts around that person in order to make you feel better. So this is also the ego and the monkey mind. And it's very interesting to observe, because the most secure people have the least amount of monkey mind activity, or they know how to not take it too serious. So they hear these thoughts in their brains, and they're one brain, they don't have two brains, and then they can maybe smile about it, laugh about it, but put it in the corner. They don't identify with the monkey mind. They see it as a maybe even separate entity that does its thing, but they don't let it distract from what is really in front of you, what is reality. Excuse me. So next time you see yourself being jealous, it's very easy to do when you go on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Observe your judgment, your opinions, your negativity maybe even, and know this is not you. This is your little bit of insecurity. And if you could maybe guide your mind to feel and think inspired by what is making you jealous, by being happy for the other person even, by knowing that the other person achieved a goal or is successful because they put every little cell of their body and mind into that project and are so dedicated and are so focused. And this is why they are succeeding, and not because you're dumb or young or whatever excuse you want to have. And they're not successful because they were born into a successful family, or they have the money or whatever. They have the healthy mindset and are okay to reach the goals that they set themselves. Because there's tons of people out there who are born into rich families and they absolutely don't make anything out of what is given to them. And that's totally legit. They go their own path. So your ego is also the part of your brain, of your mind, that comes up with excuses. Oh no, like I can't do this because I was always bad in math, or oh no, I can't learn that language because back in school I had bad grades. So your ego can also really keep you stuck with what I said at the beginning, what you think you are, and it can really manipulate you out of beautiful things like love relationships. Yeah, when you've been hurt, when you had to go through a heartbreak, and now you meet that new person and you get to know them, and they are just being themselves, and your mind, your ego keeps coming up with, oh, well, I'm gonna get hurt again. I will have to have my guard up, and I cannot be intimate or close with that person because I might get hurt in the future again. So your ego is a very good thing. It wants to protect you at all times, and this is also what makes it a bad thing, because life is meant to be messy. You will always get hurt and disappointed, and you just gotta learn to make healthy assumptions and conclusions about yourself and life in order to be happy. And your ego, when it is left unchecked, will prevent you from enjoying life to the fullest and having deep relationships and loving life and people and all the adventures that you can have. So for the next couple of days, I want you to notice your monkey mind and befriend your monkey mind. It's a good part of your brain, but sometimes it's just a little too loud, it's too active, and it's trying to, push you into a direction that is not oriented towards growth and health. It keeps you in unhealthy, small spaces, sometimes even disconnected from people and isolating. So have a look at your monkey mind and have a look at my little videos on Instagram and YouTube, maybe not yet, but Facebook for sure. And then you will have a different angle on this topic. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And please share my little podcast here with people that you care about. And I will be out there for you again tomorrow. Bye-bye until next time. Aurora with the Borealis Experience.